Welcome to our second official episode of our Hear Me Out podcast.
We're in the same clothes again.
Yeah, we live here.
let's address the other elephant in the room. Me.
Anyways.
Dried sweat, dried
That's
tears,
disgusting.
dried blood, battle scars. On Wednesdays we wear pink. It's still Wednesday. Are we gonna wear pink for every podcast we do? Because we're gonna do them on Wednesday.
Because we're not doing them on Wednesday. They're just getting uploaded on Wednesday.
Okay, well,
that's just when we release them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
never mind, I guess.
But
What's with that?
yeah, oh my gosh, we're back. Hopefully we have some people watching this. I feel like what's gonna happen is they'll watch like the intro and then they'll watch the first episode and then either they'll like it and watch again or they won't like it and they're like, I'm done. You know what I mean?
But they'll like it, right?
Y'all will like it.
You will
It'll be great.
like it.
Don't even worry.
You will hit like.
You will subscribe and you will tune in to
That's
Spotify
so cringe.
and Apple Podcasts.
So we'll stop being like influencers.
We'll stop being like this and okay, Madam's
We're
gonna start us off.
influencing our mothers.
She has a story.
Guys,
to tell.
I don't have a story. I miss Gracie's massages. So Gracie was a drum major from last
What
year,
the heck?
and
Before I was here, there
Before-
was Gracie.
but you were here. She knows who Gracie is. She gave the best massages, and I was conducting today, and my shoulders are getting tense again, and it's getting bad.
Dude. I would give you massages, but people say that my fingers are like
I'm
little
good.
snakes getting you. So you can test that out.
Little snake is
And I
getting
just
you.
give bad massages.
It's because Allie thinks it's a knot, but it's actually a bone. So she's trying to
She's
just
like-
break your bone. She's like, oh, let's get that knot out. It's a bone.
It's like the whole time it's your shoulder blade.
I'm like, Allie, that's my bone.
So
It's
she's like,
here."
oh!
Well, yeah. Okay, we can
Um,
try out mine in a bit.
No, I'm good.
You will
It's
try
Gracie.
out mine.
I'll just get some icy hot. Seriously, I think I'm not gonna say I'm starting to get stressed, because then I'll be stressed.
Your body is starting.
But
to
my
feel
body's like, Madeline, what are you doing?
What are you doing with me?
Diana.
So, seriously though, are y'all sore yet?
Today I was sore because I conducted traditional at 140 beats per minute. Little Mexican girl conducts. It was like 52 measures of me going like,
Yeah.
and then the big cues. Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about band all the time because we know a lot of people can't relate, or at least drum major stuff. That's a small amount of people in the world, but it's our life right now. Like I feel like what's gonna happen is like during marching season podcasts. Like so, marching season goes like literally from now. We started last week, 2
July,
weeks ago.
middle of July.
We started the whole
Well,
summer. Beginning of
yeah.
the summer we started because we're drum majors, and it goes to the
It was
end
like May.
or first week of November. But I feel like as soon as November's over,
What is my life?
Yes, it's like
That's so
existential crisis 101
No,
when
that's
marching
not what I was
season
trying to
ends
say.
and you have to like do your hair and you don't even remember how you like your hair to be. Like you don't even remember what makeup you like
I
to
was
put
about to say
on.
forget how to put on makeup.
Yeah,
'cause
like-
you sweat it off, so you just give it
Yeah,
up.
you just give up. Like last year was probably the worst I've looked ever, and it was because I couldn't like you have like 20 minutes to get ready, and you have to of course like
and you're
Put your
sweating
clothes
while you're
on.
getting ready.
Oh,
Yeah, like-
and you're sweating more because you're trying to rush.
yeah,
Crazy.
and you're sweating even more because it's like 20
Everyone
people
is
in the
tiny
bathroom, in the
bathroom.
same bathroom
And
as
some
you,
people
like
forget to
trying
put
to
deodorant.
change. Yeah, or they don't forget. They just
Don't.
don't.
They're
They don't own it.
They're against.
I'm on that
that
giraffe.
propaganda. Have you heard of natural deodorant?
Crystal.
It doesn't work. The natural
no,
deodorant.
it doesn't. It's so.
Because what do you
nasty.
mean natural? I feel like
Have you
everything
tried
is natural.
it?
It's like
No,
organic.
I don't understand what
And
that
then
means.
it stinks. The
'Cause-
people who wear it stink.
Like, how is the deodorant
Sorry if y'all wear that.
not natural? Like, what's not natural
They're
about
chemicals.
it? It's like processed. Like,
Chemicals.
I'd
No,
rather
yeah, but
have
I guess
chemicals.
it's like
Like,
the
aren't
people who are
chemicals
trying to be, like,
natural?
organic.
They're on the periodic table. Are chemicals not natural? Remember how you said at the beginning, Diana's smarter than all of us?
I know.
This
Bella
is me.
Victoria in here.
Guys.
I was gonna say something. Oh, what I was meaning to say, the reason why I was saying why it lasts so long is because I feel like in these podcasts we're gonna be talking about it more, but then as soon as it's over, we're just gonna be talking like normal stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're really tired of this, then just come back in November.
Skip a couple episodes.
We don't condone that. Just skip
Oh,
over the band parts.
Okay. I get. Never mind.
And then in November
We
you
can
can
put,
watch
like, a little
all
thing.
all the way through.
Talking about band. 23:16.
Yeah, skip forward to 23.
Skip to 23:16.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's our life right now, so it'll come
You
up.
can't blame her.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
Mr. Coulson's coming tomorrow, and I'm conducting. My space squid's gonna be epic. I don't care. You can play this clip of me and record me tomorrow conducting space squid, and I guarantee you I will eat.
We should work on it before you leave.
Okay. Well, it's gonna eat because I'm gonna work on it, and tomorrow it's just gonna be so good.
It's gonna be too good.
Mr. Coulson's gonna be like, "What the flip?"
She's gonna be like, "What was that?"
This is the girl that Pepper hates. I cannot see why.
Wait, we house-sitted for the Coulson.
The day before we came up with the idea for the podcast. Also on a Wednesday.
How things.
We also have
Wednesday is like our day. Hump day.
Hump day.
Hump day. Why is it called Hump Day?
Because that commercial.
It's in the middle of the week, and they were like, "It's the hump of the week. Just to get over it." And then you're already halfway through.
I like that.
Motivation by Matt.
Motivation by Maddie.
Guys, that's my segment. Okay, no, seriously. Once we get like a little bit ways in and we just get through this, we're gonna like have segments, like each of us, and then like y'all can look forward to it, because we know y'all are all you're gonna have favorites. So then you can just know, like,
it will be me.
It's their segment day. Like, oh my gosh,
delirium with Dayana. No, I feel like after a rehearsal, after like 3 hours after rehearsal, it's like I only have like a
after
certain amount of
hours.
time
After hours.
before I start to go crazy.
Shut up. Okay, what were we supposed to be talking about this episode? I forgot.
Skibbity toilet whiz.
Cancel culture and what? Oh my gosh. We were just talking about this earlier. I was talking about this yesterday. Was I?
I don't remember.
Mainstream hate.
Right, I think because we were talking. It's okay. We were listening to Taylor Swift, and then we started talking about how like it's like cool and popular to hate her, and then we started talking about mainstream hate.
Not just Taylor Swift, but everything. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
But
I'm a basic girl,
and that's
sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm not basic, but people look at me and they think I'm basic, and that's okay. But then they hate me for being basic. They're like, "You like the top artist on the Billboard 100?
Weirdo.
Who doesn't? he's number one. He or she."
I feel like that's such a case of like Taylor Swift. It will always be like, oh, Taylor Swift fans getting mad because I said I didn't like one, or like Taylor Swift fans when Taylor writes a song called "Number One Football" or something, and it's like
it just hates on us, which is fine because people like to hate. What?
Is it fine? I just want to punch
it's not fine
in the face.
But it's just because people like to hate on successful people. But I don't understand why you're like, they'll call me uncultured for liking something that culture like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
it's just stupid.
I'm probably making
because they
want to
be different. Because they want to be different, but you can be different while also not. Like, I don't listen to Taylor Swift that much, but you will never catch me like when Taylor Swift releases a new song called "Number One in My Heart." Like, you will never catch me like saying those words.
It's not just Taylor Swift. I'm just meaning like everything. Like the people who like to go anything mainstream. Like, what's something mainstream? We don't know.
Disney.
I don't know any, but like
Colleen Hoover like reading.
Yeah,
I guess she was mainstream on Book Talk. Now people hate her for other reasons, which
True.
You know, teach their own. But I just feel like there's certain when they're not controversial.
Stanley's.
Yes. Okay.
Stanley's. Well,
I mean, I hate
they're not the
Stanley's.
best.
That doesn't really prove my
But
point.
you don't hate them because they're like, I know people.
I don't
them.
hate the people who like Stanley.
Exactly. I don't hate them because people like them. I just hate them because they're unpractical.
And I would never say I hate them,
Impractical.
but I'm not gonna get one. But that's okay.
Major.
If you want a Stanley,
General.
have a Stanley.
You're not gonna get it yourself, but you're not gonna judge other people for getting one.
Yes.
Like,
but that's how it is.
Own.
And maybe are they basic for liking Stanleys? Maybe they got a Stanley because they saw it all over TikTok.
Of your business?
But literally, no one would know about Stanleys if they didn't go mainstream. So
right, and also like I don't know if this is like side note or mainstream hate, but like not mainstream hate, whatever. What am I talking about? But like when songs blow up on TikTok. And then people like suddenly hate them because they're not TikTok songs.
Yeah, or they're like,
or not even
don't TikTok. They finally got whatever.
TikTok,
Don't
TikTokify.
TikTokify this song, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry that I got music off of a music app.
Oh my gosh, you know what happens? You know that You know the thing that's like, what do you know about blah 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 blah?
Yeah.
There's so many people who are like, what do
Name
you know
8
about
songs.
Michael Jackson?
Name 8 songs.
What do you what do you know about
It's
Elvis
like a video.
Presley?
It's like name 5 songs.
What?
Name 5 people who actually like you. Have y'all seen that?
Yes, I've seen her. She's iconic.
I just
Because it's true.
yeah. I just don't understand it. Like for the sole purpose of if everyone hated it, if no one liked it wouldn't be mainstream. No. I just feel like that's the case.
Yeah, I feel like people are so obsessed with like trying to be different. Like,
Yes.
not like other girls.
And then you get like shunned for like I feel like society's done like a culture flop. Not flop. Like not that we're
It's like a
flopping,
flip-
but like it completely
a
like 180.
flip-flop.
A flip flop. Because
Society flip flop.
society flip flop. That's the
Society
title of this
flip-flopping.
episode. Society
Society
flip flop.
flip-flops. This is like a video essay. I all love those. Okay,
God,
sorry,
I watched so
continue.
many. Go on.
But I feel like in the 90s everybody felt like they had to fit in. Like everybody had to like the mainstream
Yeah, it was like
stuff,
lots
you
of
know?
conformity.
So everybody was conforming to mainstream stuff. Like, and if you were different, you were weird. But now it's like if you're like mainstream is the weird. Like you're different for liking mainstream.
But I just
only.
don't understand how.
And I wonder if it's just because of the place where we live. Not where we live, but like the side of TikTok that we're on or something. Like I feel like maybe it's just because we are in a very diverse area. Like I feel like obviously if you're in a school with all of the same people, you're all gonna like the same stuff, you're not gonna hate each other for liking the same stuff. But maybe it's just because we're around so many different and I love it. I love
Okay, and I will say that's a really good point because in Mexico it's not this way. Like in Mexico people love nobody will hate on you for liking anything. And I can say that with complete confidence. It's like it's only a thing here and on the TikTok side of here. Like you know,
yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
like nobody in like people in Mexico like love Taylor Swift or love like
Whatever.
just everything because they know that like
My dad loves Taylor Swift.
yeah like because it's normal and it's like
He's like, shake it on.
but it's that's a good point. Like here, I feel like you just need something to make you different. And if
Yeah. And I'm not meaning all of America, but I'm just meaning like even like I notice it more with like friends and people that are like acquaintances in my everyday life. Not even just at school, but it's just because I am friends with a lot of different people who like different things, but then they hate each other for like being different things. You know what I mean?
there just has to be a good balance. There just has to be respect. That's
I
what it
guess
comes
hate
down
is
to.
hate's a big word. So like maybe not hate.
Sorry.
Like they for sure hate the mainstream stuff. They may not hate me for liking it, but they're gonna judge
They
me.
might.
not.
They might.
Who
They
knows?
might.
They
You
might.
never know.
But I feel like a lot of times they just judge me for liking it. I'm like, why are you gonna judge me for liking stuff that
Right.
other people like?
Like my friends made it seem like I was coming out to them whenever I told them that I liked Taylor Swift.
It was
I
like,
was like, no, they were like,
no way.
they were like, really? You're not like that.
Like,
like, what?
girls.
Like, what am I like?
She's like, I mean, I'm white.
I love Taylor. I
Like, love
relate.
her. My queen.
She's in the and I'm in the bleachers. That's us because we're a band.
So
So
she doesn't like Taylor because
obviously-
she didn't know the words.
She's cheer
Also,
captain.
This is just
There
I
you
know,
go.
but like something with Swifties, scary. Swifties can be absolutely insane. Like I am,
Yeah.
I love Taylor Swift. Like I like her songs. I enjoy.
It's the abbreviations.
I enjoy. Oh, all too well 10-minute version, side roll out version, 10-minute like on recorded. at
Taylor's version.
AT
Taylor's version, 10-minute
A-
version.
ATW
ATW,
TM,
10, VW, TB.
all of it. That's insane.
Long Pond
all the
Studios.
abbreviations
Yeah,
and stuff,
can't
and
do
they
it,
expect
can't
us to
do
get
it.
These like bajillion letter acronyms,
Or like an album just came out with 32 freaking songs or whatever
and
it
I'm
was.
expected to know them all.
And I
like,
have to know all the words, and if I don't know all the words, I'm not a real Swiftie.
No, literally, like if I don't know her body mass index, or the, like
Her BMI.
If I don't know the surprise songs played at every single show that she's done when she's done like 200
That's how
of
my
them,
sister is.
in order.
Yeah.
and now she's doing mashups. Like, how am I supposed to know?
Literally,
But then I'm not a real Swiftie.
on the
Fake.
There's just two. I feel like they're
some Swifties,
A little
like
crazy.
hardcore Swifties. Like more power to you. Like girl, love
Yes.
what you love. But like
I
I'm
could
not
never.
on your level.
I
Like,
can't
not.
do it.
But they're pretty like welcoming, you know, the community,
yeah,
the Swiftie community.
but there are some people.
No.
There are some people.
Flashback
like,
when I didn't know the lyrics and then they said I wasn't a real Swiftie.
I just said that.
But they're pretty welcoming. Okay.
Hang on, that's a very popular song.
She's cheer captain and I'm on the Blue
That's right.
Jays. Dreaming about the day when you wake up and find
That what
that I'm a real Swiftie.
looking for has been here the whole time.
Yeah. So you're Bruce Swiftie.
If you could see it,
We will be making a video about this. I haven't even brought up the idea, but it will happen. So stay tuned.
Idea of what?
We're gonna
What?
we will.
Tell us.
We're gonna
Let them get the first.
We
Let them
should
get
do
the-
like a video like that. Like you know how she's in her marching band outfit in the video. We need to do
oh
that.
gosh, where you stand by someone.
What?
Ali's jamming out over there.
Ali's delirious.
Delirium with Diana.
Delirium with
Delirium.
Diana.
This is, you know how we are so, not we, Ali is so locked in because she's worked every single day this week and gone to band. And then the one day she is off, she's here. Look at her.
Shout out Ali.
Shout out
It's
Ali.
a crazy life right now.
Ali, my queen.
Amazing with Ali.
See, this is how my
Ali's awesomeness.
This is how my week has looked.
Awesomeness
so
TV.
far. So
Ali-ness TV.
Monday and Tuesday I worked from Monday and Tuesday we went to band from we got there 6:30.
Interrupting with Madeline.
1 p.m. But we stayed a little later because we're drum majors. And then I went to work from 2 and I closed at 9. So I got home. Well, I also had to do like some shopping. So I got home at like 10. And then I went to sleep and I did it all again. What are you talking about?
I said, are y'all bored yet? Because I...
She didn't even notice. We did that like 4 times. We were like,
Are y'all bored yet? If you could stay home and watch the sunset, then I can get your finger out of my face.
Evacuate the area.
Get out of the area. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? Are we holding to us right now? You exist in the context.
You don't have it.
Of all in
I'm
which
getting
you live
better.
And
What was the other thing that we were going to talk about?
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture. That kind of goes in with mainstream.
Yeah. Cancel culture.
Well,
It isn't really, but
It's like
who's been canceled recently? I want to know.
bro.
I feel like Ali knows more about this than I do. That was a year ago. Who's been canceled recently?
I mean, we can
Recently canceled.
Diana, look
Google.
Shane Dawson.
Recently
that
canceled.
was a while
Bro, look at
ago.
his freaking cat.
Well,
I feel like I saw somebody who was, and I can't remember who it was. Can we cancel Logan Paul if he hasn't already been canceled? I
I
mean,
thought he was canceled. He started the whole
He-
apology video trend.
well, he was canceled, but then
He got
he got
canceled.
uncanceled. But
The girl
can we
from
cancel him
the-
again, please? Because I've been seeing him recently. Like, what are you doing?
Wrestling. He reminds me of Gavin.
Selena Gomez,
Gavin
Haley
Johnson.
Bieber.
How did Haley Bieber get canceled?
Her
Also, did you not? Okay, just because Selena
Ellen
Gomez.
DeGeneres.
Well, yeah.
Ellen, a girl we know.
Selena
That
Gomez
one.
came up, but not even. I'm not talking about her getting canceled. About why are people like literally fat shaming her when she literally has a disease?
What's she at?
I don't know what it's called, but
P- PCOS.
might be PC.
Is that what she is?
PC. POS.
I don't remember.
PMS.
PMS.
Me.
No, me
Madeline,
right now.
no.
Um,
Well, I think we're morphing into one. Did you just catch that? We just like we're morphing into
yeah, we said
one.
the same thing at the
It's been,
same
like,
time.
4 times today.
No, but anyway,
Oh,
she
what?
has this thing, and like, if you look, like, obviously she's gained weight. But even if she didn't have a disease, why are we
Who
fat
are you?
shaming? She's
Who are
not
you?
gonna look like the teenage version of herself that was in Wizards Away with the Place.
Right. That's something so crazy that I've noticed with so many celebrities. Like it happened with what's her name? The model. You know the model?
There's lots of Haley Bieber,
No,
Kylie
like
Jenner.
Bella Hadid.
It's
Gigi
like
Hadid.
no, she
Should
was
be
like
called Bella
also
Hadid.
super popular in like the 2000s. Look it up, like you know what I'm talking about?
Adriana Lima.
Yeah, Adriana Lima.
Adriana Lima.
It was her, Gerard Way, lead singer of my favorite band, Mike.
Jacob Elordi. Leonardo
Yeah, but like
DiCaprio.
every time celebrities like gain it even happened to Timothy Chalamet. Like whenever celebrities gain weight, like even Timothy Chalamet, slight weight gain, people are like, they're getting fat. They're getting fat and ugly
But then-
and blah blah blah.
Okay,
blah.
but also on the other side of it, they can lose this much weight, and they're like,
She's sick.
She's got an eating disorder.
What's
Yeah.
it called? Ozempic.
Also some Ice Spice where she's getting canceled.
Yes,
recently.
Ice Spice. Oh,
So
well,
basically,
she's
do you know
getting
the
canceled.
situation?
I don't know.
Okay, eyesight. That's a
basically,
good. You don't know the situation.
Mads and
I don't know pop culture like
Chief
that.
what's his name? No,
Big
Mads
Chief.
and
Something chief. Something chief.
it's like I
Is
don't
it coming to you?
I don't
Here, I
even-
got you.
I don't even know his name.
Central C.
Yeah, Central C. It was okay. So picture this: Mads and Central C were an item, or whatever, and then I guess Central C like I don't know if he cheated or just got like Mads
Well,
and him.
I saw Matt's 12,000 story times, and she was saying how he was just acting off, and then he said something about like, okay, whatever happens tomorrow, please don't get mad or whatever, and then it was him like in Ice Spice, like Hard Launch,
Yeah,
and he didn't even they didn't even
right
break
because
up.
they're
It
having
was
a
just
song
like
together.
yeah.
They have a song together. So, anyways, Ice Spice posted this video of her doing some push-ups, and the caption was like, "Mood after I take commands." Crazy, I know, but like, so I think that's why she's getting canceled right now. It's like, Ice Spice,
because yeah,
we
but
don't
also
like you
like
anymore.
if you listen to her songs, it's like me when I take her man when I take him, like.
So
I
do
feel
you
like we knew
Guys, did you catch that? I took her man.
yeah, like
Get it?
I knew when I take like okay, like we knew this was how.
So
she
do y'all
was.
want? Do y'all? How do y'all feel about canceling for them? Like, do you think it's?
Well,
I don't think it's so much canceling.
Exactly. I honestly don't because people, as bad as it is, people get cheated on all the time, or people like other people take each other's
Sorry.
names all
Just
the
give it
time,
And also,
and like, so I don't think people should be canceled for it. I think people should be held accountable for things, 100%. But like, I don't understand canceling, especially.
I wish it wasn't a trend.
Yeah.
I think canceling for okay, like if somebody actually is like an awful person, maybe we should make people aware. But
stuff like
why is it a
spending
trend?
Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to find just one thing to cancel people
Share.
over is crazy. It's crazy, and you need to get a life.
I also think it's not so bad anymore as it used to be, like in 2021.
yeah,
Like
2020.
yeah, but I definitely feel like I don't think people are canceling her necessarily. I just think people are like, oh,
Yeah, people are like,
oh, you're
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Which
But I
is-
just think
yeah.
in general, okay, the one thing that pisses me off about cancel culture is why is it a thing that when somebody becomes famous, or not even becomes famous, they're starting to become famous, somebody from like their 4th grade English class is like, they did this to me once, time to cancel. They took my pencil because Miss Eleanor
They
said
took
that.
Play-Doh in my face.
Yeah, like that type of stuff. Obviously, it's not that little. Like they are gonna say something a little bit more serious, but like it's still not serious. And they're making it this huge deal, and then it could like ruin that whole person's future career.
Yeah.
And then it's always
forgive and
online.
forget, guys. Forgive and forget. Also, yeah.
because at that point, why are we canceling somebody for something that they did? I think if we're canceling somebody for something that they did over 3 years ago, it's irrelevant at this point.
Yeah.
But if it's something they're doing currently,
Like Ice Spice.
That's one thing. But if
Mood
it's something
after I
that
take command.
if it's, I feel like if they did it, maybe not even 3 years ago, 10 years ago, like people get canceled for something they did 10 years ago. They're a different person.
Yeah.
They're not even the same.
I'm a different person like every 6 weeks. So
every other day, I'm a different person.
yeah.
By episode 6, Dayana will be
I will
different.
transform.
She will be a different person. Oh, Zeta's back. Hi. You want to say? Oh, well,
Why is he humongous?
Zeta,
Bro,
can we get
brother.
down?
Her tail is so like
It's just heavy.
it is. She's
Her
heavy
breath
tail.
is so hot.
What's the? Okay, you just got a dog. What's the breed? Does it look like a lab?
A weenie.
It's a weenie.
It's not no lab. The heck?
Is it?
Your breath
Is it
is
a
very
mix?
hot.
It's like a mini
The
dachshund.
ears.
Mini dachshund.
The dachshund.
Mini dachshund and and wiener.
Don't let her eat it.
I'm just wondering.
He's like a wiener. He's
So
really,
he's scared to say that little.
He's really long. I love.
I know
him.
he's long,
I love his name.
but
is
he pooped
Tommy.
everywhere yesterday.
Estoy tan enamorado de mi negra Tomasa. That's why I named him Thomas. Thomas.
I don't know anything that you just sang.
Because there's a song about a black girl, and her name is. Well, I don't know if that's her name. I don't know what it is, but it's like Tomasa, la negra Tomasa. And that's what they call her. So I thought Tomas.
Oh,
Tomas. Tommy. Now we just call him Tommy. But it's kind of weird. I've never named a dog like a human name. And it's bothering me a little bit.
okay. There's this funny. You just said that. I made me think of this. There's this like sometimes I'll watch comedians. Actually, I don't. My dad does. And there's this video of this guy. I don't even know his name, but he has like a whole bit of how white people will name their dogs human names, and
I
then
think I saw that.
black people will name their dogs not human names.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, white people who have a dog, raise your hand. Tell me the breed of your dog and what name it is. And they'll say this like breed that no one's ever heard of in their entire life. It's like, my dog is a Schnauzer. And her name is Eleanor. Or like,
My dog
and
is
it does it multiple times, and then you go to the black person, and they were like, "So what's your breed?" Pit mix. And what's the name?
Cheese.
No, it's like it was the same name twice. I forgot what it was. It's like a very basic dog name. Like I can't remember what it was. No, it was like a basic name.
Dexter, Ashlyn reference.
Tex-Mex.
What is it called? What was the
Rocky,
name?
Rocket,
Not Oreo,
Rocky.
but like Oreo, like something like that.
My ex dog's name is
Oreo. Well, he's white.
He's black.
What?
Oreo.
No, your ex.
No, my ex dog.
I know, but
Like
I said
my
your ex is
ex-dog.
white, and then
But, like,
you
my
said
ex
he's
is
black.
Like my dog that died. His name was.
Oh,
My
I
dog.
thought you said your ex's dog.
Me too. That's
No,
what I meant like my ex dog. Like he's not my dog anymore because he died. Yeah.
We're unpacking some trauma here.
Anyways,
My ex.
I just thought it was funny, but it didn't have the full effect on y'all because I couldn't remember the name.
Truby and Odie was his dog's name.
See, those are like not a dog
like
name.
real people.
That's
name.
like real
It's
people
like
name.
Odie, like
Even if it's not already a person's name, it's like
It could
not
be.
it's not a dog name.
Yeah.
Like
Scarlet.
Zeta. Zeta's not a dog name.
I feel like because
Okay,
you
Vincent
named your dog
said-
cat, it's a
Or
dog
even
name.
Allie's cats. Ella, Gracie. Those are human names.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't
Ella?
pick those. I didn't pick
Gracie.
those. I didn't pick those.
What are the other ones? Spot. That's a
I
dog.
picked Spot.
Okay.
Because
Spot
it has
is
a
a-
spotless head.
What's a cat name?
Well, Ozzy.
Ozzy. That's a human name.
Ozzy.
Yeah, and then
Oi,
Jack.
oi.
Jack.
Because Jack Black, and he's a black cat. Good.
How do we even get to this topic? I feel like that's the end.
Yep.
And that's all, folks.
That's the lull.
Tune
That's how you
in.
know we're done. That's all we have to
Tune
say.
in.
Ugh.
We're just delirious, and I will stand by that.
Just delirious, and that's all. Nothing more to it.
All we are.
That's all we are is delirious. But I hope you choose to hear us out. I hope you choose to hear us out anyways. Subscribe, please.
sorry.
Follow the Instagram. I think we were saying it from the beginning of this episode, or maybe last. I don't remember. They're all
you would know
blending.
because you watched them all.
But subscribe. We're gonna do some fun stuff. No, subscribe and then follow the Instagram. We're gonna do
We're
some
not
fun
doing-
stuff on there. If you're listening to the audio, I apologize. It's probably awful, but come back. please on for Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whatever we're on. I don't even know yet. We'll figure that out. Bye next week.
Thanks.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
Alligator. Bye.